Hello and welcome to episode 5 of our Ameion campaign. In the last episode, we were able to vassalize all of the people around us, except for our allies, which are still our allies, but are on the path to becoming our vassals. All we need to do is get to new cities. So we need to have 2 provinces that are 20 development have a workshop. Now we're going to wait for this province to be fully colonized, because the other place we could develop is here, which is 1, livestock, 2, highlands, 3, wrong culture. So it's just less effective to develop this than to simply wait for the cocoa, which is worth 4, is a grasslands, will be our culture and our religion as well to boot. And we will also gain 3 development on top of that because of our age ability here, which gives us +1 in each colony development when it is completed. So this will start off at a solid 10 development instead of a solid 9. So we're just going to wait for that to do that mission. No need to rush. Now, we are going to be going to war with Larankar. We have a mission here where we can do this. Now, our army does need to be at 90% of the force limit. Let's see here. We are pretty close to it. We can afford to build up some more troops. Let's go ahead and build 2 more cannons. We'll build another cav, even though I'm not the biggest fan of cavalry. And you know what? We'll build up to like 2 full combat stacks, plus our mercs here. It's a little expensive, but we'll be all right. Love of the Devoted. Sure. And when can I revoke land again? I can do that in 1501. Okay. Now we need to get our subjects to like us, which is going to take a while. They're at 150. They're at 121 with Damesteer. Nice. You are at 121 because we do have a mission that is going to require them to be friendly. But that also requires 300 government reform progress. 300. So we are quite a ways off of that. Now, we are going to continue to improve relations with these guys real quick, because that also completes a mission, I believe, if we can get them to like us a lot. Yeah, 3 owned provinces, currently 2 within the Severed Coast or 10 development. Okay, never mind. We're just going to convert them then. I was going to wait so they didn't hate me as much, but yeah, they're going to hate me for a while. But I know I said I was going to let them go over there and chill out and live on their own. I was lying. I was lying. We're not going to. They're going to convert now. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and there is our troops. Or there are our troops, sorry. And our fort line is ready to rock and roll. Let's go ahead and do this. So, Collision of Destiny. When Larcart first set foot in Tachyend, even before his conquest, he quickly learned of Larankar and how they descended from their hills with the aim of conquering the rest of Tachyend. Since then, it has always been known that they would pose the biggest threat to our rule here. Larcart knew his destiny would create one for Ameion as a whole, one where we face down this empire once and for all and break it. We shall not fail him. Alright, we shall crush Larankar and any who may aid them in one fell swoop. They will recover any of their lost cultural land if they have lost it. The Kalavendi will also side with them. The event Larankar's empire rallies happens, and we get cutting the alien hand for 10 years, giving +4 national unrest, but +5% discipline. So it's a good thing that we did not take any provinces of this culture group. Or not this culture group, but these 2 cultures, because it would have gone very badly. Very badly for us. But instead, we will simply rock and roll where we are now. Larankar, the next warlord in line for many seeking to unite their subcontinent, makes one last stand against our dominance of the region in the face of what they consider a common enemy, many men who would have otherwise rise to defend their way of life. Ideally, they would see the error of their ways and join us in striking down the very tyrants who oppress them, but no matter. We shall drag them screaming into a better life. Strike them at their strongest. So any independent Tachyend nation not already supporting Larankar does so. Larankar gains 20 legitimacy. They get Tachyend last stand, which gives -4 national unrest, 15% morale of armies, +15 or +25% manpower recovery speed, 0.1 monthly war exhaustion, 25% fort defense, -25% reinforcement cost, and -200% liberty desire in same continent subjects. Strike them at their strongest. I gotta admit, kind of pitiful. Just saying. Larankar. This is supposed to be the big battle, but I ain't seeing it. Bud. All I'm seeing is a very, very weak, broken state that thinks that they have a shot against us when we know full well they do not. I do want this 2 siege guy to go into the fort, so we will send him there when we can. In fact, let's go ahead and just... Oh, I did that wrong. Did that incorrectly. Go ahead and send him back into our territory so we can move him. Tachyend Defiant. Across Tachyend, many have taken up arms to join the efforts of Larankar to drive us out of the region, especially along the Calavend, a region dominated by Larankara puppet states. They aligned with their masters against us. One can only assume they would rather live in slavery under one of their own than live free under a foreigner. How whipped must a slave be to come to the cave to crave the lashing? So they also gain those bonuses. All right, so they're all going to gain super mega combat bonuses. I don't think it's going to matter, but they do have them at the very least. And I forgot to send my guy with the general. That's all right. We'll just send the individual over. Not a huge deal. Please make sure that you are in port. Now, what we do have to worry about is them making a run for our capital. That would be bad. That would be quite poor, I will admit. Hopefully we don't have to deal with that, but we shall see. Let's go ahead and push up for this capital province here. Now, are these guys co-belligerized? No. Well, yes, they are, but I can't separate piece them out is what I cared about. Not allowed to separate piece them out. Now, is your capital on an island? Ooh, that's going to be difficult to deal with. Latibahar supports mainland liberty. When we send the extremists within our own borders to exist within their own autonomy, we intend to let them live by their own ways and leave us to more worthy affairs. However, it unfortunately is not surprising that they hold sympathies for those not yet in our borders and refuse to contribute anything to our efforts. There are even growing concerns they will turn tail and side with them in hopes that throwing enough men at our weapons will let them return to their barbaric ways. Crush this, they gain 100% liberty desire, and they gain a white piece with Larankar, cost 150 diplo power and 200 military power, and then they lose 50 liberty desire. Or they will learn their lesson too with a white piece. How dare you? How dare you? Maybe it's because they're disloyal. Maybe it's because they're just them. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. We don't need them. We don't need them. We're doing just fine and dandy. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Well, throw in a defensive edict, and let's go deal with that. We have an election. I would like to choose the 623. Please be a decent general. You are a trash general. I suppose that is okay. Sad, but okay. All right, you guys improve relations. Not the end of the world. Stab cost modifier or tech. We'll probably take tech here to get the governing capacity. Oh, actually, we're fine on governing capacity right now. All right, let's send these 23,000 back. With the best general we could put on right now, which is, in fact, our our leader. They built up to 52,000. I mean, they're not, they're not as bad as I thought. They might actually put up a fight here. If the Tachyend have one advantage over us, it is that they know their own terrain better than we do. The brighter among them have exploited this knowledge to determine weak points in our fortifications and cover up their own. One could say they have learned from us one way or another, for tactics of this quality were unthinkable before our arrival here. Until 1500, we get minus 20% fort defense and minus 20% siege ability. I mean, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay. You go get that occupied. We can just get through this fort. That would be pretty huge for us. I do want to move our good general over here because our current general is going to get rolled if we attack. So if you could please, you didn't secure it. You suck. All right. Switch you on over to here. Let's go say hello. Put our leader onto the siege just to make sure we have someone there. Tachyend insurgents, emboldened by the ongoing fighting, several movements across Tachyend have taken the opportunity to rise against us. Fortunately, this exposure has made it easier for us to stamp them out. Okay, we'll let that event time out. There we go. And we can't sortie because we don't have enough mill points, but we are going to win this fight. What kind of mill advisor are we looking at here? Discipline? Okay, that'll do. That'll do. No one wants to work? Okay. Yeah, and here comes more reinforcements. We really do need to get our troops together now. Now they have more troops than they originally did. We can't be so spread out. Go ahead and get this unsieged, though. Go ahead and get this unsieged. Is this going to help us at all? Not really. Now, in order to end this war, we have a mission where we need to get 95 war scores. So we have to 100% them pretty much. Which is not necessarily a problem. Just kind of annoying. I do want to wipe these troops. If we can. But not with this general, because this general is bad. Can I move him off and then move him here? No, they're running. Okay. We're not going to chase them. We don't have time for that. So we're going to move back in this direction. We need to contest this siege. It is a savannah, so we're not going to have any combat bonuses, but it is what it is. Can I call my allies into this war? No, distant war. That's fair. That's fair. I also would not join your war. I also would not join if the AI called me into something like this. I'd be like, nope. That's a you problem, not a me problem. No way. No way. All right, take out all of these guys here. I'm just going to keep clicking on that because it's a habit. I really need this. Like, really badly. Where is he to where I can't use him? Okay, there we go. Let's bring these 11k over. You can go deal down here. I will gain that local goods produced. Thank you. And as long as he doesn't have any other reinforcements here, we should be able to win this. What Miltech are you? You're currently Miltech 8, and we are also Miltech 8. Wow, okay. They caught up. Impressive. You need to run. Yep, you need to run, because here comes Larankar with that really, really good general. All right, let's deal with these rebels. Now, we don't have the Wargle. That's Urband, which is their capital, so we do need to make a play for their capital here. That's fine. We need to contest this first, though. I can't afford to lose this. You need to back up one more province. Just in case. Just in case. And I do see that they have troops over here. There's not much I can do about that one. Yep, we're going to need all hands on deck on this. Move in. You can move down, though. Deal with those rebels. It's going to be a pretty big battle over in this region, unless Larankar just runs away. Then it won't be as bad. There we go. Sending the mercs as reinforcements if we need to. Awesome. There goes those troops. Let's start putting some pressure on them, yeah? Actually, you guys stay together. All right. Who else is disloyal? It's just him. All right, cool. We could demand some trade off of these guys. Eventually, they're going to get strong enough to where we can't do that. But for now, we are strong enough, and they are weak enough to where we can pull that off. Okay, we're going to choose an age ability here. None of this really matters. Let's go for war taxes. Make it a little bit cheaper. We can't do a humiliate war. We're going to leave these rebels here for now. Our vassal will probably come and siege it down. I hope. What is combat with? It is currently 24. Okay, so we're going to want these two cav to go in with us. Okay, I messed that up. Go ahead and give me 22,000 and put them in. These guys are like full drill. We have more discipline, right? Let's check the army quality here of our enemies. They barely out-morale us, but we do have 10% discipline on them. They are not going to get a crossing penalty. But this should go pretty well for us. Go ahead and reinforce. There we go. That's right. That's right. Get out of here. Get out of here. I've got plenty of manpower that came from, and plenty of mercs to buy if I run out. Don't even worry about it, Larankar. I'm not feeling a thing. Not feeling a thing. Can you please go and siege me, though? Vassal? Would appreciate it. Do we go take this fort right now? I think we do. He's not here, so we should push in for it. Okay, let's make sure we get our good general in charge, too. You're going to move up into this region. You're going to go occupy this. You're going to move here. He's moving some guys in. Let's go ahead and throw on a defensive edict. It's already there. We have 41 defensiveness. He's not on our capital, but he is moving towards it. Go ahead and barrage this. Get through it quickly. You're annoying. You're very annoying. And ugly. Did I mention that he's ugly? He's ugly, too. That's right. I said it. I said it. All right, we're going to make our way towards his capital here. We're going to start occupying him, giving him war exhaustion. We do have 6,000 troops down here that we should actually go deal with instead. Just to help break this siege. So let's do that. Don't know where his big stack is, which makes me a little nervous. So we're not going to carpet siege too hard here. But we will send our dudes And we'll barrage his capital, too. I've got the points. Got the points. Move you up into position. There we go. We stack wipe him again. Maybe this time he will decide not to come back. I doubt it, but we'll see. We might be able to sneak across onto his island here. We'll try. If we can sneak onto his capital, that'd be kind of huge. Yeah, okay. So he can no longer build troops. And then we can send these guys down to hopefully jump on their capital and get that occupied. We're going to need to go and relieve our capital here momentarily. Our vassals are fallen, but it's whatever. He's probably giving them decent war score, though. Yeah, it's fine. But if that means that I get the time to go ahead and full occupy this guy, well, so be it. Okay, with our main stack coming back, I feel a little bit more comfortable to spread out and start trying to grab these couple of provinces, including getting you two into your own stacks. If we can just grab the war goal, that would be very nice. Let's go ahead and throw a defensive edict down here at minus 35 on our capital. Something to keep in mind. But that is 27,000 Larankari troops. There's 6, 8... what do they have here? 5? 13? That's like all their troops, pretty much. Yeah, that is all their troops. All right. Get the rest of them occupied, then. If he's going to be too dumb to protect his home territory, then I'll occupy him. Got no problem with that one. All right, let's go ahead and get to sieging down his capital. Okay, you recovered, so you can go back on. Actually, go on sieges for me, please. We are taking some major attrition here. Do these guys have, like, natural attrition? It is tropical. Okay. It is tropical, so you're getting +2. It is what it is. All right. Move in. Come on, capital. You just need to hold out. You just need to hold out. That means we should not be walking around 1K stacks, because they could very well take attrition. We're going to sneak these 20,000 troops through and down to there. And by sneak, I mean we're not going to fight Larankar. That's like the definition, is that we go around them. Okay, he immediately breaks the siege, so he knows where I'm going. He knows where I'm going, and he's going to try and stop me. Either that, or he's moving up here to counter these smaller troops. Which is not as big of a deal. You move up here. If he's moving over here, though, that's bad. Well, there he is. No, I think we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. You go ahead and start to get that. And he might be moving up here to move around to attack this 3K. That's Highlands. Yeah, go ahead and stack all of our troops there. Because we'll know if he's coming through this direction. Yep, there we go. They broke the siege. Doesn't mean we're going to leave, though. Maybe we do. I don't really want to fight his big stack with this army. That would not be in our best interest. Not be in our best interest at all. At all. We're working on this province. I can't move there because of the fort. All that is fine, though. Ooh, he's going to catch me because I wasn't moving. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We keep running. We keep running. Ooh. No, we keep running. There's no reason for us to fight him here, but I will be switching over into this guy. And I will be taking a fight here, if we can. Yeah. Take this fight. It's back to our capital. But we can now consolidate and move down towards said capital and deal with them. I will take the admin points. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know what the peace deal is going to look like here, so I'm not going to take tech or anything. I have no idea what's going to happen with our mission here. So we'll find out. All right, and now if we beat them in a battle, they cannot get their troops back. So that is pretty sweet. Let's go protect these 6K, because I have a feeling that's where they're going to go and try and attack. Yep, there we go. There's a stack wipe. I want to fight him, but I want to fight him in an advantageous position. But there's nowhere out here. This is just steppes. Steppes of Venice. I mean, there's mountains over here, but the odds of me being able to bait him onto a mountain are pretty low. Pretty low. But the odds of catching him alone up here are much higher. Much, much, much higher. Oh, he sneaks away. Leave 1,000 troops behind. Chase him down. Here, you. Go unsiege this guy. Please. That's way more important. Yep. Both stacks converge on this location. This is their main spot. This will be their last stand kind of deal. There we go. After 575 days, we take them out, and we absolutely decimate their troops. I'm going to assume they're going to retreat to back here. So let's send our bigger stack to there. And you're going to actually go cut them off, because they're probably walking around to come up here. Oh, don't worry about influencing them. You keep unsieging. What do you have here? 2 light ships? We have 3 light ships? Do we do light ship on light ship violence? Light ship on light ship violence. Oh, he's got more than light ships. Ahaha! We have the better light ships. Rolled. Wrecked. L. L, L, L. Alright, send you onto this island here to get that occupied. You go ahead and attach up to the mercs and start moving this direction. Yep, there he is, and there goes one of Larankar's armies. We'll leave the 3 cannons behind, and we'll bring these guys back on over. And that is 91%. Again, we need to get to 95. 95. Send half these troops down here, actually, to help unsiege our core territory. If we just wait for ticking war score, it should get us there. I'm not going to engage this. It's not even worth it. Not even worth it. Unless they start to assault or something. I'm not losing stability, thank you, though. Not as a republic. No way. I'm not sending out my colonists because I forgot. And I need to control this to be able to develop it. I mean, that's fine. We've been a little busy. I think it's fair to be a little busy and distracted in this war. I think it's fair. We're gonna wait another tick. If they get it, they get it. Of course. Of course they do. It's fine, though. It's fine. I'd rather wait and then make sure that we actually win the fight than do it and not win the fight. And then it just starts to snowball from there. That does not sound the most desirable. Where's he going to run to, though? That's my question. Where in the world is he going to run to? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's chase him. I guess he's going to move here? It's his only province that he has occupied left. And here, I guess. He mercs up. Yeah, I think it's a little late to merc up there, bud. I think you should have started with that. If you really, really, really wanted to merc up, it would have been at the start of the war. Ooh, these troops are going to have a bad day. Here, just retreat out. It's not even worth losing the manpower over. Aha, and they go back in. The false retreat. They didn't even see it coming. Boom. Okay, you didn't stack wipe. When I say boom game, you're supposed to stack wipe. That's how this works. I go boom, and then you're like, oh, man, he got him. Whoa. But he didn't do that. He didn't do that at all. The complete opposite of that. Let's make sure that you have a general of some kind. Where are you going? Where in the world do you think you're going? All right, switch our 6-shot guy to you. It's only 4,000 troops here. We don't need our best of the best general. Oh, but we're going to get him anyways. As I switch over to the bad general. We'll get him. Does he use him? There we go. There's the Siege of Urban. I'm going to stack wipe them just because I want to. Not because I have to. I'm just sending a message at that point. Alrighty. That completes the war. 1 stands, 1 falls. The calm beaches of Thekvristana, the rolling hills of Yadhanpur, the roaring Kalavend, the hidden highlands of the Larankara, all strewn with bodies and stained with blood. The Tachyend are people eager for conflict, but at last that fight has been taken from them. The mightiest of the tribes, Larankar, stands broken by our efforts despite the aid of their kin. We came here to bring peace, and with this magnificent war that promise approaches its precipice. There will be no more needless bloodshed, no more citizens cowering in fear of warbands and armies. They mustered their greatest strength against us, and now only their meek remain. We shall rebuild these lands in our image, the image of our ancestors. The event Fall of Larankar happens. We gain 25 prestige, 50 power projection, and for 20 years, we get triumphant over Larankar, which gives minus 1% yearly army tradition decay, plus 2 diffla relations, and minus 0.1 global monthly devastation. Urband has fallen to our forces, and its leadership is brought to Kailakis Verolones Doritas to discuss the fate of Tachyend. I'm so sorry. I know I'm saying all these wrong. I'm really doing my best here. Amawar Arlash the First expects torture either for himself or his family members to force his compliance, but we do not partake in his methods. We sit him down, offer him a variety of teas, and bring him a map. On this map lies the borders of the remaining Tachyend states and where they fall in relation to Ameion. Some will be made to kneel immediately, but for others this peace is a beneficial one in the short term. Importantly, it removes any semblance of unity across the land, an opening to be filled by us. The Aramor knows that they have no room to negotiate anything to their benefit, so in due time he is sent home to deliver the news to his allies. It is not enough to defeat them, we must show them we are superior. Alright. So, all Calavendi provinces with our cores return to their original borders, with the exception of Calavent releases our march. Larankar cancels all subjects and releases Sed Regini. Ameion gains the Beta Gofira area. Also gain Marhed Vranya as a vassal with its original borders. We gain 1,000 crowns, and he loses 1,000 crowns and 2 stability, and we get a truce. Okay, so we get these guys as a vassal, which we all know their course. They're going to be mad at us, but I don't care. And we also gained Calavent as a march. We may feed them more. I'm not sure what we'll do there yet. But I don't have to core anything up, which is great news. Great news. Let's go ahead and cancel our edicts now, because these forts are no longer under threat. I like that war. That was a fun war. I mean, we kind of kicked them in the teeth, but that's what it is. Let's go ahead and develop you. Make sure we expand admin up to 20 and build a workshop. Then that mission will be completed, which is pretty good. Move you down. Move you back down as well. Move you over here. We can reorganize our armies. Make sure everything is looking swell. Change in Lodestar. So we can go back for admin, or we can go admin, or go back for military. I think we should probably... We haven't done the admin one yet. Let's do the admin one. It's different. We have a level 3 admin advisor. Why did you get more expensive? Hello? Were you supposed to get cheaper? Isn't that how that works? They get cheaper? You want me to colonize the Tachyend area? Well, I'm already working on that, so sure. Why not? Tariffs on wine? No. Forget it. No tariffs. No tariffs, please, and thank you. No tariffs, please, and thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and get this full stack down to here. We get this stack here, and we can start to drill our troops. We can also probably revoke some crown land. We can do what else? You need to like me, and I need to colonize for you a little bit. Yeah, I definitely need to colonize for you. We could enact a government reform. We are not going to, though. As much as it pains me, we are just going to let this sit here because we need 300 government reform progress for a mission, and that is more important at this moment in time. So we're going to wait. We do need to improve relations with our allies, soon-to-be vassals. If you're thinking right now, hey, Poey, aren't you going to have, like, a lot of vassals soon? Yeah, we sure are. I'm sure it won't cause any problems. All right, new cities. As we continue our expansion into lands once held by the Bashabar, our duty to bring prosperity to these lands comes with us. Where there were once scattered tribes, no different than those of the Kaons first settled in the Nakis, there will stand new cities, centers of progress in the Devandi interior. All right, so those provinces get Emfen City till the end of the game, giving 20% local goods produced and minus 20% statewide governing cost. And now we need our homies to like us. So we just gotta... Yeah, because our trust is there, so we just gotta get them to like us. It's tobacco, that's pretty good. We're gonna actually max out our trust with these guys just because we should. There's no reason not to. We need to take a tech. I suppose we take admin tech here. Should probably finishing developing the institution, huh? Oh, it's gonna be so expensive though. Doesn't matter. We need the institution. Go ahead and expand administration there. There we go. There's colonialism. So we'll wait for that to spread. And we're going to get rid of that because I will forget and I will click that button. We're going to let that spread. It should work out just fine and dandy. Go ahead and put a couple of those down. Trade, nothing there. Nothing in our manufactories. Nothing in our temples. Nothing in our manpower. I guess we save the money for something. I don't know. I'm sure there's something to spend it on. We will go ahead and take this stab cost. Why not? We could colonize over here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We could do it. Go ahead and protect trade. In the meantime, we will chill and drill. Maintain that diplomat and get back to improving it with our subjects. Yes, please. I do want that. Some rebels. How many? 8,000? All right, send a stack up. Oh, wow. Look now. We're out of time for today. That war took much longer than I thought it was going to. But I would say it was definitely a successful war. Also, am I good to go conquer all this land now? Can I go take all this? Are we good? Are they gonna get mad at me again if I take this? Oh, we have to do some more culture conversion too. Yeah. Lot to do. Ooh, Diplo power. Let me complete this mission, but that is going to have to wait for the next one. I would like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.